Welcome to Radical Wellness TV. This is Laura Lee, and I am here to help you help yourself with ideas and tips on proactive health that you can do at home and in your environment with your friends and your loved ones. So you don't have to depend on anybody except for yourself, and you can start taking care of yourself, or you can be taking care of yourself in between your medical appointments or whatever you're doing. So one of the things that people are running into is children having some kind of differentness about them. And what they're coming up with is their different psychic abilities. And parents don't know what to do. They don't know who to talk to or anything. So here's a little list of what you might recognize in your children or your grandchildren, so you don't have to panic about it and celebrate it instead. So here it goes. What do psychic abilities look like? So there are 10 core psychic abilities. One is Clairsentience. Clairsentience is the art of psychic feeling. Basically, a clairsentient child feels everything. She picks up energy from a crowd at the grocery store in a hectic classroom. She may feel energy over distance, knowing grandma has the flu, even if grandma lives 2,000 miles away. She may just know stuff such as, that's not a nice man. That dog is lost. Clairsentients may also have the ability to hold objects in their hand and to tell you about the owner or history of that object. Sun here. Anyway, 2. Clairaudience is the art of psychic hearing. If your child is a clairaudient, she will hear things. Unfortunately, this does not mean she will hear you calling her for dinner. She may hear via spirit guides, angels, or other entities. For younger kids, this may show up as imagery playmate. She may hear in her mind's ear. She may also hear music. Clairvoyance is the art of psychic seeing. If your child's a clairvoyant, he will be able to easily see what he might call pictures in his head or movies in his mind. He might see images in his mind's eye that are symbolic, for his mind's eye are symbolic. For example, seeing an image of the metal bars of a jail if someone's in prison, visions, premonitions, going to a place and saying he's already seen it before also apply. Mediumship is the ability to communicate with those who've died. For kids, this can either be really cool, I saw Aunt Martha yesterday, or really awkward, there's a ghost in my room. If your child is a medium, she'll need support. It can be tricky when you are being contacted by spirits from other realms. Channeling is the art of receiving via another entity. Channels move themselves aside in order to receive from the collective consciousness of the divine, which may show up as a spirit guide, angel, or other teacher. Channeling may be verbal, as Esther Hicks does with Abraham. It also may appear in channeled writing, music, or art. 6. Remote viewing is the ability to see things that are far away, as if you were there in person. Kids who are good at this can have a career working for detective agencies. If you might also think of them as your little finders. They're the ones that everyone in the family calls to ask, where did I leave my glasses? 7. Astral projection. If your child tells you she went to Mars that night, you might as well believe her. Kids who astral project are able to move their consciousness to different places while their bodies stay put. Astral projection may also be related to shifting or traveling across time, including past time regression. 8. Energy healing is the ability to use energy to heal via hands or distance. It can find the exact area that aches without being told. He can also be able to sense illness in the body as a medical intuitive. 9. Spiritual advancement is the gift of deep spiritual knowing. You'll find this in the child who can tell you about where we are going when we die, what spirit guides are, what Jesus or other great spiritual masters really meant. These children will amaze you. 10. Other abilities. If you can't determine your child's abilities in the above categories, consider the idea that our children are evolving beyond the abilities we've had in the past, and that new abilities are evolving. Who knows what we are capable of? Anyway, this came from Sarah Wiseman. She's the author of Writing the Divine, How to Use Channeling for Soul Growth and Healing and Your Psychic Child, How to Raise Intuitive and Spiritually Gifted Children of All Ages. An intuitive counselor, she speaks and teaches widely in the West Coast and offers private consults and training at www.sarahwiseman.com. So check it out. I learned a lot reading this article, and I just thought I'd share, because you might have a little jewel. If they're shifting out and being different than what we grew up to be, we need to be open and we need to be supportive. That's my idea. I have a 17-year-old daughter, and I really believe she's a master of something that I don't even have a clue about. But she loves me and I love her, and we keep it that way, even though it's hard to be a teenager, especially 2018. But she's making it, and she's doing good. So love life, and life will love you back. See you in the next video, and please like, share, and comment. Bye-bye for now.